Shalom, Kal Halal, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bahashim Akakwadash, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, even the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word in truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, the Aqua that are listening and learning, being a pillar of rest, the 144,000, one-third, the hopeful elect of Israel, my brother Yashuan. And this lesson is going to be called Mind Control is Real. Okay? In order to understand how things move in today's world, you have to understand that mind control is real. What came out of World War II? Project Paperclip, where all the Nazi scientists were brought, half of them were taken to Russia, half of them were brought over here, where they continued the experiments that they were doing in Nazi Germany. Mind control, uh, anti-gravity crafts, UFOs. So the UFOs went to Roswell, went to Area 51. The mind control went to these different universities. So when you go to Stanford University, what does Stanford use for mind control? Okay, these different top universities. Okay, Cambridge, Yale, Harvard. Okay, this is where these projects from Paperclip went to. They went where? To these universities, the educational system. Okay. Another form of mind control are the psychotropic drugs that you take. Okay, Ritalin and all of these things. They didn't exist back in the 40s. Okay, and all these new ADHD. Well, we got to make up a new disease for these new drugs that we got coming out, so we could get you on these drugs, on these psychotropic drugs, mind-altering drugs. Okay, now let's look at first. Let's get a precept real quick. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. MK Ultra is one of his devices. Okay. Now, at this point in life, we should all know what MK Ultra is, right? It's a thing. Wikipedia says so. You better recognize. Project MK Ultra was a human experimentation program designed and undertaken by the U.S. CIA to develop procedures and identify drugs. See that? That could be used during interrogations to weaken individuals and force confessions through brainwashing and psychological torture. You hear this? That's crazy. So it's basically witchcraft, drugs, brainwashing, okay, psychology, CIA. Okay, but where did it come from? Are you going to say that it came out of Nazi Germany? Background. Up. During the early 1940s, Nazi scientists working in the concentration camps of Auschwitz and Dachau conducted interrogation experiments on human subjects. Substances such as barbiturates, morphine derivatives, and hallucinogenics, such as mescaline, were employed in experiments conducted on prisoners of war of Polish, Czech, Jewish, Soviet, and other backgrounds. So this just backed what I said about these drugs. So the drugs that we have now, right, are uh, successful uh, proteges, if you will, of these old ones. All right. What you do is you furbish a sword, right? You make it better. So this sword, these drugs, right, which is the sword, is furbished all the way up to what's that thing that they call out there right now when you touch it? It's called that. You know that shit coming from China. I can't think of it right now. But that's how well they've got this mind control, right, to be. They've got it all the way down now. So let me see. So they did go back and qualify Nazi Germany. Now, did they bring up Paperclip? Operation Paperclip. So it's all there. So if you don't know about MK Ultra, right? It's not because it's not all out there. Right? Look at this. Operation Paperclip, Nazi scientists, all there. Okay. CIA, they're using it on us. Okay. And that's what this is. Okay. This guy was in the military. Was he in the military? What's his name? Ryan something Ruth, right? Let's find out. Ryan Ruth, military background. Ryan Wesley Ruth shot a man for snoring. That's John Wesley Hardin, right? Military background. My wife and I have a bet on whether he was in the military or not. And it is so early, how could you know anything? Here's what we know. Latest assassination. Here's what we know. What do we know? Okay. Look at this dude. He's crazy. He's clearly a mind control assassin. Let's see. Suspect, I'm looking for military service. Ruth had been charged in his first appearance. Qualified criminal record. He has a criminal record dating back decades. He graduated, look at this, Technical State University. Where? NC Agricultural and Technical State University in 98. Long, okay. Greensboro incident. I don't see nothing about no military service. It'll come out later. They try to hide stuff like that. It'll come out. This is all very new. This shit, what had happened Saturday? Political Slovakia. What the hell was he doing out trying to recruit people? Supporter of Ukraine's defense. Ruth has expressed strong support. Seemed to be on a mission. Russia's full-fledged invasion. I am willing to fly. Look at all of this. All of this, and you can't say anything about whether he was trained or not? Why? That should be the first. He has no military training. That should be right up. If he, listen to this. Given his age and lack. Okay, it says, Ruth traveled to the capital of Kiev that year, but was told, given his age and lack of military experience, so I guess I just lost the bet to my wife. That's what she said. That he was not an ideal candidate, as he told Newsweek Romania in 2022. So apparently he didn't have any training, but where you go to school and what you study to become is in question as well. Slovakia. So yeah, that's what we were looking for. No military. Watch it come out later. Oh, well, he went through basic training and then he washed out. There's too much military shit going on in here for him. A representative from Ukraine's Foreign Legion told CNN that Ruth had reached out to them several times online, but was never part of the Legion and did not cooperate with us in any way. Oh, yeah, we're going to get as far away as we can from this motherfucker now. So anyway, yeah. What we'll do is we'll leave it open because it's still way too early. We got to wait for additional, we need additional information to come in. Let's see. Military training is mind control. Let's see what this brings up. Does the military use brainwashing or some sort of mental? Of course they do. How and why military basic training brainwashes recruits? Let's look at this real quick. I know because I've been through it. It is that. Let's see. I served in the U.S. Air Force from 2007. My AFC was 3COX1, Communications Computer Systems Operator, right? My highest rank was E5, Staff Sergeant, and I received an honorable discharge. The premise of my argument is that the United States military rules, customs, courtesy, and overall culture did not evolve organically. They were consciously and systematically designed using modern psychological research on mind control and are based on professional knowledge of how cults indoctrinate and control their followers' minds. I can prove this argument by sourcing internal documents or training manuals, but if you compare how the United States military operates to how cults operate, you'll see the similarities aren't vague or coincidental. The United States military is the perfection of the cult model. Absolutely is. If you want to start a cult, you'll have the best chances of success by copying the United States military's rules, customs, courtesies, and overall culture as closely as possible. You live when you're in the United States military, you live in a parallel universe, right, to the civilian life. Okay, it's a whole and complete separate paradigm. Okay, different laws, the UCMJ, right? So it's crazy. Now, why did I do all of that? Thinking that this guy had some military programming, and then it goes into colleges too. Okay, again, Stanford, they program people at Stanford. Oh, we're going to send him to Stanford. We're going to send Kanye to Stanford, to Beth Israel. What are these military hospitals called? John Hopkins and all of this shit. What the hell do you think they're doing there? They're doing MK Ultra there. Okay, we're going to get Kanye on these drugs. Mind control. We're going to have you on so much shit that it ain't going to be no fun on family visits. Remember that? That his trainer said to him. So anyway, let's let this guy talk. And you can clearly see, you got the blue hair on this side, on the Joker. You got the white on this side. He's set up. Okay? And the Illuminati, they know how to look at this guy and say, oh yeah, he's one of ours. We got him working for us. Okay, so
this video.
This is Minutes of Horror, 14 hours ago. An interview from 2022. over there and wherever he was, Afghanistan, wherever this thing.
Absolute chills. The man seen speaking in this video, Ruth, or the man who tried to do a second attempt on Donald Trump. And I wonder, why do these individuals always have middle names or three names? Now, yesterday I made a very important video about...
And one of the answers for the middle name, if you didn't know, right? Well, if you just said John Smith, how many John Smiths are there? There are many, 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 many John Smith. So you narrow it down when you put the middle name in there. Does that make sense? Now, I'm sure there's more esoteric reasons or not so esoteric other reasons, but that's one. So I thought I'd throw that in.
2024 Economist magazine cover, and basically in that video I said, we have been hearing a lot about unity, a one world government. And what's funny, somebody in my community post said, Minutes of Horror, when it comes to what happened with Donald Trump and the second attempt, I bet we are going to hear about unity. And well, we are. Because this individual, Ryan Wesley Ruth, talks about just that. Unity, coming together. Now, as I was listening to Ryan Wesley Ruth speak, the first thing that popped up into my mind was MK Ultra. The 2024 Economist magazine video that I made yesterday is a very important video, and I do advise to go ahead and watch it. Matter of fact, I will go ahead and pin the video in the comment section below, and I will put the video in the description box of this video. So please, after you watch this video, go ahead and check that video out as well, and share it if you can. This is just another example of unity, oneness, coming together. This is a theme we have been seeing a lot of in 2024 for a specific reason. But I'm going to go ahead and stop talking, and I'm going to go ahead and play his interview now.
Please tell me who you are and why are you here?
56 from the U.S. From North Carolina originally, so live in Hawaii now, so flew all the way from Hawaii here. So the question as far as why I'm here, to me, you know, a lot of the other conflicts are gray, but this conflict is definitely black and white. This is about good versus evil. This is a storybook, you know, any movie we've ever watched, this is definitely evil against good. I mean, we're battling a situation here where, you know, the Ukrainians and the rest of the world are caring and kind and generous and unselfish and take care of one another. And it's just a matter of, you know, we need to stand up for that. That is the most important thing in the world, is just to show human beings that we're kind and we're caring and that we take care of one another and that the world is united so that we feed each other and make sure that, you know, we all move forward as one collective whole unit. So, you know, we feel the pain of one country's failure and their conflicts, and we enjoy the successes of other countries that are doing good, and we all work together.
Okay, so we can stop right here and understand that if this was in 2022 and what we have today, whatever's going on in Gaza, right? Whatever's going on down there in Gaza, which is straight genocide, how come he's not over there? How come he didn't go after Netanyahu? If you talk about good and evil and all of that. Okay, here we are. See, you went over there talking about, well, we got to go get at Vlad Putin because he's evil. But this guy, Netanyahu and the genocide, that's not evil. So you wind up trying to shoot Donald Trump. What's going on here? Okay, that's all you need is to take this, right, script that was programmed into him, right, and say, okay, well, you're trying to get the bad guy, right? Good versus evil, right? Well, anybody in their right mind knows that a genocide is evil. So whoever's conducting it, that's who you should be after. So why are you going after Trump? Why are you trying to take down Trump? Because somebody programmed you and Trump's the target now. Okay? Not good versus evil. So it's real easy. Now, this guy, Minutes of Horror, first thing he said was MK Ultra, right? But see, what people don't understand is MK Ultra exists. But who's controlling the controllers? Okay? MK stands for mind control. So who's doing the controlling? The K, right, comes out of, it's K instead of C because it comes out of Germany. Okay? So they were the controllers. Well, who is controlling the Germans? Right? Let's see. Let's see what the scripture says. Who's controlling the Germans? Right? Because mind control is what? A weapon, is it not? Is it not? Mind control is a weapon. If you can mind control somebody to go kill a president, Lee Harvey Oswald, Sirhan Sirhan, right? John Hinckley, I could keep going. Okay. What am I looking for? Oh, the Smith. The Smith that bloweth the coals in the fire. Salakia. Nope. That's the wrong one. The Smith. That. Okay, so what the Most High is saying right here is, I'm controlling. All right? The guy that makes the weapon, I gave him the blueprint. Produces a weapon. What weapon? Mind control. Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith, the professor, that bloweth the coals in the fire, that sets up the weapon, how to make the weapon, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. Okay. Frankenstein, nigga, Frankenstein's monster, right, is a creation. I have created the smith. The Most High created Frankenstein. Frankenstein created the monster. And I have created the waster to destroy. So the Most High is in control. Okay? The Most High put it in the scientist's mind to create the atomic bomb. Okay? Come here, Oppenheimer. I got a job for you. All right? So it comes down to mind control. All right? Oh, well, you have free will. You don't have free will. Okay? Prove it in the scriptures. You don't have it. The Most High is controlling everything. I'm going to just get this and wink out real quick. Proverbs 21. Proverbs 21:1, we'll read it in the King James. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. Okay? Let's read it right here. Good News Translation. The Lord controls the mind of a king as easily as he directs the course of a stream. Let's break that down. The Lord, the supreme being, mind controls. Take that S off. Mind control, right? Here's the king. Here's Vlad Putin. Here's this guy. Or the guy that programmed him, right? He's the king. He's the king of mind control on earth. But who is the supreme? See, this isn't MK Ultra. This is MK Supreme. Get it? Let's take a look at that. What is the word ultra? I'm just humoring myself. Ultra means an extremist, short for ultra marathon. That's very or extremely. Okay, an extremist. Let's get a better one than that. Okay, ultra definition, going beyond what is usual or ordinary. Okay, now where are we going from here? S-U-P-R-E-M-E. Supreme. Superior to all others. That's pretty much it. A unified force with the supreme commander. Of office or an office or something holding it. Superior to all others, supreme. Having the highest rank, level, or importance. Okay? The highest rank or authority. Sovereign, chief, the greatest in status, authority, or power. So when we go back here to MK Ultra, guess what? MK Supreme tops MK Ultra. The Lord Supreme being mind control. MK Supreme. All right. The king's heart is his mind. Your heart is your mind. Heart's failing them. Okay. This is what we're dealing with today. Luke 21 and 26. Men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. All right. The great shaking is going on right now. And fools are losing their minds, right? Naturally or with a little help from your friends, right? You get high with a little help from your friend, that's that MK Ultra. That's that psychotropic drugs that the Beatles were pushing. LSD, nigga, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, all right? So anyway, that's what this is, clearly, all right? What are they doing? It looks like they're trying to pop off this civil war, all right? Shoot at Trump, stir up the maggots. That's what it looks like. Anyway, with that, that's all I have. Hopefully you were edified, you brothers and few sisters. Shalom.